Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Dear friends, in the last episode, I told you about Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam and his love for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He married Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam and had a baby. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered him to leave Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam and the baby in a barren valley. He left the place and requested Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to fill the hearts of some people with love for them, provide them with fruits, and make them thankful. Once he left, Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam was all by herself. The night fell. It was dark and scary. There was no soul in sight. She could hear the wild animals howl in the distance. She was scared that if she fell asleep, the wild animals might attack the baby. So, she called out to the animals and said, "O animals of the wild, we are the family of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, who is the prophet of Allah and his friend. Don't even dare come close." By the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the animals of the wild could talk. They said, "We are not here to harm you. Instead, we have been sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect you and make sure no harm comes to you." Upon hearing that, Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam felt calm and fell asleep next to the baby. Few days went by, and all her supplies were consumed. There was nothing to eat or drink. She knew they may not live very long. The valley was completely dry. The baby was thirsty and crying bitterly. Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam had nowhere to go, no one to ask for help. She decided to go in search of some water. She climbed to the top of the hill to see a bit further in the valley and hoped to spot a caravan or a lake close by. When she reached the top of the hill called Safa, she could only see the wild bush and the dry trees. Then she ran to the other side towards the hill called Marwa to see if she could find any help there. It was just as dry. She was tired, but she did not give up hope. She ran between the hills 7 times. Then she heard a voice calling, "Allah's help is here." She was surprised as there was no one around. She wondered who it was. She heard the voice again, "Do not worry, Allah's help is here." She ran towards the baby. That's when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam, his beloved angel, to help Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam. Angels are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's very obedient beings and different to humans. Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam touched the tip of his wing near the baby's feet, and a stream of water gushed from the ground. Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam tried to stop it with her hand, saying Zamzam, which means stop. Since then, this water is called Zamzam. Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam thanked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his blessings. The water has been flowing ever since. This baby was Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam. He was chosen by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as his prophet. Later, a caravan spotted birds flying in the area and guessed there was water around. They came to the Zamzam and requested Hazrat Hajra alayhi salam if they could settle nearby. That's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam's prayers and sent people to settle in the area. Years went by. Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam grew into a strong young boy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tested Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam once again. This was indeed a difficult trial. He was ordered to slaughter his beloved son. When he asked Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam, the young boy replied, "Father, do as you are commanded. Inshallah you will find me patient." Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam, though a young boy, was ready to accept Allah's orders without any hesitation. He requested his father to blindfold himself so he would not see his son's face. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam had Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam with his forehead on the ground. The angels cried out and begged Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when they saw the old father ready to sacrifice his son. The hearts of the father and the son were filled with the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and did not hesitate for a moment. They were ready to fulfill Allah's command. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam's heart did not falter, neither did his hand waver. He tried the knife, and that's when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent a ram to be slaughtered instead of Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala liked their sacrifice, and this event is celebrated every year by Muslims all around the world on Eid al-Adha. Time went by. Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam grew up into a young man and married a girl from the tribe. He was a good horseman and an even better archer. He was honest and always kept his promises. He told his family and tribe to perform salah and pay zakat. He was chosen as a messenger and a prophet by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praised him for his virtues in Quran. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam came to visit him once again. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had ordered him to build Kaaba, a place to worship Allah, a symbol of love and submission. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam told him about the command, to which he said, "You must do as Allah has ordered." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala showed them the exact location of Kaaba. The father and the son dug the foundations and started placing stones to build the walls. Once they reached high enough, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent a rock which carried Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam up or down, as he wished. The rock had Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam's footprints on it. This rock is placed near Kaaba and called Maqam Ibrahim. This is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala established Kaaba and the city of Mecca. The place became a town and then a great city. Muslims all around the world visit Kaaba for pilgrimage. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tested Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam and Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam through many trials. He then also blessed them with unimaginable blessings. Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam was chosen to be the father of all the prophets to follow. And from Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam's children, Allah's most beloved, the last prophet, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, was born. Hazrat Ismail alayhi salam's children lived in the area and grew in number. By Allah's special blessings, they were always kind and gentle. In the next episode, I'll tell you what happened in Mecca. Till then, be good and take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.